comes in like a flood. The last portion of Isaiah 59:19 says, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. I began to read not just chapter 59, but I also went back to chapter 58, which starts off with cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet. When you read both the whole chapter of 58, and I challenge you to do that on this week, and then the chapter of 59, Isaiah 59, you begin to realize that this is a type of call to battle. Somebody say a call to battle. Says when the enemy, when we get to 19 of 59, when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. When I began to research even in Old Testament scripture and Hebrew understanding of the word standard, in many cases it meant banner. You raise your banner. Somebody say your banner. Your banner. In other words, many times even in ships, and I remember watching the movie 300, when they were getting ready to go into battle, the first thing they would do on the ship is they would raise the what? Raise the flag or the banner, which represents raising the standard. That meant we were getting ready to go to war. Some things were about to change. Some things were about to get interesting. Why? Because now that the commander has given the order, the banner has been raised. Even in Scripture, we realize that what God is saying to his people, that when the enemy comes in like a flood against our lives, that's when the Spirit of the Lord raises the banner and says, oh no, not here. Somebody say, not here. Not here. You shall not take my child out. You shall not take my daughter out. You shall not take my son out. You shall not take this church out. You shall not have our ministry. You will not have our finances. You will not disrupt my home. Oh no, I'm raising the banner. I'm raising the standard that says, oh no, I'm not going down without a fight. Somebody say, raise your standards.
Raise the standards.
So in the Hebrew understanding, the word standard means banner that says this is a war cry. We're getting ready to do battle. Or God is saying, no, you will not even need to fight, as one scripture says, in this battle. You will hold your peace. For the Lord shall fight for us. Somebody say, the Lord shall fight for us.
The Lord shall fight for us.
That's what happens when you raise, or when the standard is raised. Somebody say, raise the standard.
Raise the standard.
And so when I begin to even look at this, even in the English understanding of the word standard, it means raise your expectations. Raise your banner of what you will and what you will not settle for. Somebody say, I won't settle.
I won't settle.
Many times, even with our finances, even with money, we only have what we have because those are the standards we set for our lives. Amen. Now, if you like where you are, if you're happy with what you got, then just be cool. You don't have to say nothing. But I'm talking to a few people like me who need to raise our standards. Yeah. I don't just want to raise my standard. I have to raise my standard. There's some more I want out of life. There's some more things I want to do.